how do men get a better deal by not being able to see the children? Okay, so I have spoken about this, that this joint custody and men seeing just 2 days out of 7 and paying child support. That seems unfair, but it not really is, because first of all, it's not man versus woman, it's who is the earner. So if the woman is earning more and you're separated, then she's the one, whoever takes a primary custody of that. So it's not on that. Yes, up to a certain age, I think, that because kids need mums. So that can change. But again, because a woman, when she was giving birth, she had to quit her job. She had to go away. As a result, she sacrificed her career. As a result, you kept working on, and you. Sorry, can you put yourself on mute?
Yeah, but also there is paternity leave, right?
Yeah, there is. But overall,
you don't have to quit your job to have a baby, is what I'm saying.
No, but even then, maternity leave is what, 9 months or something. After that, they give you that. But even then,
it can go up to a year now, and same for paternity as well. It's getting pushed to a high threshold,
which are newer developments anyway. But still, even when you're on maternity leave, your career is put on hold. You're not going to get the annual bonus. You're not going to carry on the same trajectory.
Technically, theoretically, you should go back to the exact same job position. Like nothing should have changed. It's just like pause.
Yeah.
You go away, take this time to have a baby. It's not like you're not like losing out in terms of your career if it's done in the right way, and if the organization is, true to the law and how the whole point of maternity leave. It shouldn't affect your career at all, or any promotions that you're about to get.
Yeah, but anyway, my bigger point is I mean, I don't know. I don't know a man who is willing to perform the same parental duties as a mother would want to voluntarily. I think kids for the weekend, win-win.
Please note that we don't all share Horace's views. These are the views of Horace Sultan and Horace.
No, because you're a woman. Because you're a woman, so you might have more maternal instincts than I would have.
But even a man maybe could agree with me, and a woman could agree with you. I think it's just the way you think about the thing holistically, and the way you view maybe like bringing up children or families, or just what you think each person should bring to the table and how much weight like each person should pull, which should be as
here's a scenario. So here's a scenario which I'm going to run, which is probably the most common in the current circumstances. Women get more empowered later on. These things might change, but I have seen examples on the contrary. I'm a man. I've got a woman, wife, and we kept working. She put a hold, got pregnant, gave birth. A year and a half, at least a year spent, took a break. And then I said, you know what? I don't want to leave my kids at daycare or whatever. You just keep, I'm still making money, and, we'll survive. So I keep on advancing. Now, 5 years later, the kid's grown up, or 2 kids grown up. One is 5, the other one is 7. And I always say, sorry, honey, things are not working out. I need to, we part our ways. Okay, fine. Well, let's have a joint custody. You see the kids on Saturday and Sunday, and I'll keep the kids Monday to Friday. I'll do all the things because kids are young. They need mum. They need the mum. And I'm like, okay, fine. But I've seen all these cases when men actually get bitter is when they have to give child support. I've seen some examples even in the family. And don't get me wrong. I felt bad for them too. I was like, shit, he's making like 60% or 40% of his wages are going.
Yeah, but if you've had a child, like being carried to term, and like definitely, if you wanted that child, you've got to be accountable and pull your weight. How do you expect that this woman is going to raise and do everything, fulfill all your child's basic needs? And now you're trying to shy away from even being able to support that child on a financial basis. Where what do you? It's not like a daycare where you can tap in and tap out as you please. If that's actually a child that you fully consented to, like bringing into this world, you've got to do your bit. Exactly. Heavily. It's so unfair on that woman to.
Exactly. That's my argument. That's what I'm saying. So it's not really unfair because she took a break from her career. She did not carry on the same trajectory. She took it. This is a teamwork. Now the team has fallen apart. So what do? Okay. So now you have to pay child support. Oh, damn. Now they get bitter. But if it wasn't for child support, I think a lot of them would be like, yeah, that's okay. I'll be the good dad. I'll be the cool dad. I'll just take my kids out for ice cream and play park and whatever.
What a
Buy them
cop out.
something.
You're literally like, oh, without the financial thing, this was a good deal. Now I have to chuck in some money for my own children. Oh,
No.
problem.
I am saying, and hence I don't agree with this comment
Yeah.
that
But also,
they're not being able to.
I just want to say it's not even about the trajectory thing. Like, it's not that a woman has taken a break and the man has excelled beyond that. Like, as I'm saying, there'll be no change in her salary or anything. Nothing should change if she's on maternity leave. It's just literally, please take some time away to go and, like, you know, do what your body needs to do safely and, like, recover and bond with your child and all of the things that, like, a new mother would want to do. And, like, you know, like that's maternal instinct kicks in. You definitely want to be with your baby, like, when they're born. That's like the initial bonding period is massive. But it's not like the man is excelling while the woman is not excelling anymore. The fact that you're saying, like, oh, it's teamwork now, we should work together, is because you've both decided to bring life into this world together at some level. So that's when the teamwork should kick in, not because a man's career continued and a woman got a bit of a break.
No. I'm putting it in perspective. I mean, a man. Well, these days some say men can get pregnant too, but men don't get pregnant. If a woman gets pregnant, unfortunately, she can't keep on working. She can't carry on in the same trajectory. That's what I'm saying. So
no, but you'd work. I mean, some women work up until literally the 8th month of pregnancy, and then they just take maternity leave for a year, and their value in the organization is not going down all the time. I mean, obviously, there's cases where a woman's gone and she might have been replaced, but you can also take that to court.
Okay, what if the man was already making more money than the woman? So who's going to take the custody of the kid?
No, that doesn't, like, that's dependent on who's won custody, who even wanted custody, who applied for custody. I work in an agency here where I see so many applications to the court where the husbands or the ex-partners have instigated child arrangement orders because they want to have their kids in their lives and see them, and, like, they go the full mile to ensure that. And obviously maintenance and child support is part and parcel of that. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't, like, this is all dependent on who's won custody and stuff, but from a general holistic point of view, like, if a man has gone into wanting to have a kid, you've got to also then have the like common decency to support that kid, unless you think that you can, like, put it all on a woman and she should be doing well at her career, excelling in everything, being mentally healthy, being physically fit, and being able to take care of a child's needs. And maybe this is her second child or her third child. Then the burden just gets worse and worse. And if a man is just there buying ice cream and being the good cop to the kids, that's also really bad, because then the mother's the only one that tells them off or tells them to go to bed.
Yeah, but naturally, kids would have a better bond with mums anyway. That's so natural as well. So yeah. So I mean, there's a bit of give and take in that.
Given that they spend their lives with her and they see daddy for ice cream once in a blue moon, what do you expect?
Look, I don't know who said it. Chris Rock said it or something. He said, men never get unconditional love. That's true. Kids love their mum always. Yes, there's a good dad. That's fine. But, kids mostly have been scared of the dads. Like, oh, he's been working. Be quiet. It's like, oh, I was having fun before dad got in. And then all these things. So no matter how nice a dad is, he would, yes, that have good relationships, but the first priority would always be a mom. So when his husband, maybe that's a little moment in the initial honeymoon period, he's loved by his female counterpart. But when the kids are born, it's a known fact, women's focus changes from man to the kids. Again, I mean, these are biological instincts. So it happens.
All right, then you just mansplain your way through women's feelings when they have kids. What about those women that have postnatal depression?
Then I'm not saying that those are challenges that don't exist. Well, they're outliers. I'm talking about the actual what
Yeah,
happens
but
most.
then you can't generalize that that's what A, most women even want, and B,
Why do-
that's how they
why do-
feel, and C, that they're more than happy to do that when that takes over, and D, at the expense of the man not pulling his weight or the father of the
So-
relationship. But anyway, this is really funny, Tanky. Look what Horace, look what Tanky gathered from this whole situation. I think I'm probably on the same page. I think it's clear now Horace will run off and abandon us. Okay.
Yeah. I'm the
You
bad daddy.
read between the lines, Tanky, very well.
If you like these videos and want to support me in my activism, then you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. Stay free, everyone!